Welcome to
the Sky Podcast.
Exclusive on Spotify. Sky Bear. She misses me, love. Because I've been away for so long.
Ever since we gave birth to Scotty and then Sevi, si Sky medyo nalagay talaga sa background.
Yeah, I remember my dad telling me before, like, kawawa talaga yung aso mo when you give birth. I'm like, why? I can love them both equally. But it's not true.
Ang hirap.
Yeah, especially when we gave birth to Scotty and it was just the two of us.
Yeah.
You really have to focus all your attention on the baby. Because, for example, a dog, you can play with the dog and when you're tired or you want to sleep, you can just leave the dog and, you know, it will survive. But the baby, you can't ever leave, di ba? So, ang hirap talaga ni Sky. She was super left out, no? Especially now with baby Sevi. So, now I'm trying my best to spend more time with her. And we might be getting a new baby doggy soon. It's so funny. Speaking of, you know, I think I'm going to post this in a video today, which you guys would have seen already. But Scotty and I went dog shopping. Actually, I always promise him on our way home, like, oh, there's a dog store over there. We should stop by. And I know you want to look at dogs and you want to see these little puppies. All the puppies in the store are so cute. Let's stop by. So one time we were driving and he really forced me to go down. Like, Mommy, let's go na. So we went to this dog store and he fell in love with all of the dogs there, particularly this one teacup Shih Tzu puppy. That was 230,000 pesos. It was so expensive and Scotty kept begging me to buy it. I'm like, oh my gosh, sorry anak, I can't afford to buy it for you. And funnily enough, that story was picked up by so many news outlets like Inquirer, Philippine Star, Cami.com, whatever. And because of that, nag-trending ako sa TikTok. And, no, not TikTok, Twitter. It's so funny because one of our editors told me, feeling that this is why I was trending, is because a lot of people misinterpreted it and thought that I bought the dog.
Really?
Yeah. One of the reasons why some dog breeders really do like champion breeds and all of these things, my papers, my ganyan, whatever, but 230,000. That was a cheaper one pa.
And I'm sure there's like dogs not 1
may
million
400,000, may ganun. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. But I didn't buy it. And then other people thought that I bought it. Yeah.
Hindi namin afford ganyan, guys.
Hindi namin afford.
I read your story last night and then that's how I knew that you were trending. But it was something to do with like generational wealth, mga ganyan.
Yeah, kasi nga, akala nila that I bought the dog. Akala nila that I have generational wealth na ma-afford ko yung dog na 250,000 pesos. It's so funny.
Where does this generational wealth come from?
So I asked one of our editors again, they're the ones kasi who keep me updated, yung mga Gen Z. I asked them like, what's happening? Bakit akala ng mga tao may generational wealth ako? So apparently, there's this thing trending on TikTok that's me. Chris Uy is a law student. I got so confused. Why law? I'm not a law student. Then when you click it, it's this law student, she's dancing. And then her caption there is, going to law school, knowing full well that my goal in life is just to be Chris Uy and Chris Uy only. Something like that. And in the caption, somebody said like, oh, like Chris Uy is the standard because she's so rich, she has generational wealth. And then nag-comment mga tao dun na, she owns this, she owns that. Which is not true. It's so funny.
Parang sinabi nila na may-ari si Chris ng Gaisano Mall.
Yeah.
So that's
or Mandaue Foam. But
yeah, Mandaue Foam.
These are my cousins, my relatives own them, not me. Like, it's so funny lang. Ano na-relate.
Iba kasi yung, I don't know if this is how I interpret it. And generational wealth is like, your kids would never have to work a day in their life.
Yeah.
Parang, wala pa kami dun.
Like
that's the goal though.
Like you, your kids, the kids of your kids. Parang may inheritance.
Like, I would say like a Bill Gates. Or kung sa Pilipinas, like mga Manny Villar.
Mga Zobel.
SM. Yun.
The big company. The Ayala.
So malayo pa kami doon, guys.
Sana ganun.
Yeah. But parang nung nakita ko yun, parang I wanted to let people know na you hustle hard a lot. But without...
Actually, I was talking to Shai and I was like, Shai, how do they know that, why do they think that I have generational wealth? And she's like, yeah, I have no, like, do they not think that you hustle hard or something like that? Like, don't they see, if only they could see you hustle hard. Because Shai knows na.
Ang dami mong ginagawa.
Yeah,
Yun.
she's like,
I mean,
she's 9 months pregnant and she's still approving drafts. She's like in the hospital texting me about deadlines.
Oo.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fun. I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Yes.
But it was just nakakatakot to receive texts from friends na, "Uy, Chris, you're trending." I'm like, what did I do now?
Iba na yung dati, you bragged about trending on Twitter.
Because-
There was a time where I was nicknamed the trending king.
Yeah, because when you won PBB, that was the peak of Twitter.
Yeah, like
And
I was
you were trending every day.
every day for, I don't know, for months.
Yeah.
Partly because of the fans club
Yeah.
na nagtitweet. Similar to what's happening with mga Korean,
Yeah.
ngayon, like ganyan. Pero, ngayon kasi parang,
If you're trending,
like,
it's a scandal.
out of the blue. Like,
Out of the blue.
Out of the blue. What is happening?
Like, what did I do? Because for you, understandable, you were a celebrity. You just won this huge reality show and everybody was watching it.
Oh.
But for me, like, I'm just at home with my kids. I'm not a celebrity. And then, out of nowhere, bigla na lang, Chris, uy, trending in the Philippines. And then my friends were like, Chris, what did you do? I'm scared to click. Like, anong scandal mo? I don't want to know. Like, shucks. I rushed to Twitter. I'm like, phew, it's nothing bad.
Pero it's even scarier because you didn't do anything at all. Parang
Exactly.
wala ka namang in-upload na video na there was
Yeah.
something like, I don't know, like milestone.
Yeah, or like, because we always say that the generation now, they're so woke. So there's some things that we might not be sensitive to that we say.
Yeah.
And then people call you out, right? But you're not aware of it. So I was so scared na, ano na naman ginawa ko?
But I think it's part of the world today. Instead of like kahit tayo, hindi naman tayo magiging perfect. Like, there's always, like, we trip up from time to
That's
time.
why I was thinking,
parang-
like, what's my mistake? What did I do? Yeah.
So-
Buti na lang. The Sky fam has my back. Buti na lang. I really said, like, I was really texting with our team, like, buti na lang talaga. The Sky fam is a very positive community at they won't hate me. Like, I'm so thankful. Because a lot of the times, even in the comments though in TikTok, I didn't read it, but they were saying na the Sky fam really like defends us daw. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it's good
So
to have that
special.
community though. Kasi kadalasan ng mga haters are people that don't know about
Don't know you, yeah.
Parang hindi intimate yung knowledge about the person they're following. It's not just about SkyFam. It can be about a different celebrity.
Parang you read one headline, then you're mad at this person without knowing all the backstory because there's so much assumption involved.
Yes, parang ganyan. So, parang kaibigan yun eh. Like, you have this kaibigan na mayaman. And then, no, not mayaman.
Mayabang.
You have this kaibigan na mayabang, tapos everybody hates him. Na parang hindi niya ka-close. But, di ba, we always defend our friends na ganyan. Like, oh, if you really get to know him, he's not that bad.
Yes.
Yung yabang niya, parang, it's well-intentioned. Parang,
We have this one
mas
friend
intimate knowledge,
that we know talaga that everyone hates him.
Oh, yeah.
Because his personality is just so hateable and we understand that as his friends.
Preskong.
Yeah, like that's
especially
just
with the girls.
him. But to us as friends, we just laugh about it. Like, no, that's just him. You just have to accept him. And then it's gonna be funny na. Like,
It
we
becomes
always justify it.
endearing.
Yeah. If you guys want to hear the full episode, you can.
Check us out on Spotify.
Spotify.
It's free, guys. It's free.
See you there.
SKYPODCAST.
SKYPODCAST.